they're all greeting me, they're all wishing me the best of luck. It's humbling. And the funny thing is, if you speak to this side of the table, Eddie Hearn will tell you, as he told the world after the fight, that Conor Benn is in fact the people's champ. I mean, wow, that's incredible. Conor Benn, you did it, huh, kid? The people's champ.
I'ma call him Zach cause he done ran off. Saquon against the Rams, dog. I do this for my grams, dog. Protecting my fam, dog. Keep 100 grand, dog. It's part of the plan, dog. Japanese language, that's why I do not understand, y'all. If I don't lose no toes, I promise I'ma always stand tall. Do not understand, y'all. If I don't lose no toes, I promise I'ma always stand tall. Vibes.
What's going on, y'all? It's the Uppercut Pod, and we're back with another video. It's your boy, Rel Vibes. You know what it is, man. We coming back. I got my man Scoot with me, man. We here to talk some boxing, man. How you doing today? How you feeling?
Chilling, man. I'm excited, man. We got a big time week of boxing coming up tomorrow, so I'm excited, man. Super excited.
Yeah, man. Not even just tomorrow, man. To end the year off, I think we got some real good fights. We obviously gonna talk about Riyadh season, more when it's closer to that time. But we got some fights like NOA and some of these other fighters. Man, I'm just loving boxing right now.
Yeah, this is definitely I feel like because of Turkey, we're gradually going back into that golden age. We starting to get more of the fights that we wanted to see. So it's just a good time to be a boxing fan right now, man.
Nah, 100%, man. Let's talk about one of the biggest fights. Actually, the second biggest fight in British in England history. We have Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank Jr. for the rematch. It was officially announced, and the official date has been released. As we know, for the ones who don't, they fought earlier in 2025. Chris Eubank Jr. won a unanimous decision, but it was a real amazing fight. Um, the history between them has been, for a long time. Their dads fought way back in the 90s. So this is a legit, family feud. You know what I'm saying? Like
History.
Say there seems an element of genuine hate between these two, Ambrose.
For sure. I don't hate the man. I just wanted the WBO title. I always pray that I have enough dignity not to hate the man.
Exactly.
Hate doesn't come into it for me. Hate destroys the game and makes it look brutal, and that's why a lot of people don't take to it. I don't hate the man. I want the man's title, and I intend to prove that I'm a better fighter than the man, which I am.
All right, gentlemen.
I personally do hate him.
This is huge. So, before we even get into many more things, man, tell me how you seen the first fight. What did you think about it? And even all the antics before, it was a great lead up to the fight. Two sons of two former, champion boxers. Like it had everything we wanted. What do you think about it?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, that was a great fight, bro. That was a good ass fight. Conor Benn actually impressed me a little bit, even though he lost the fight, to be honest. Conor Benn started boxing in 19, so he started pretty late, and he was hanging in with a guy that's been boxing his whole entire life. He was an IBO champion. So I was kind of surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be a good fight, just because the beef and the history was gonna be one of them will kind of fights. But
Yeah.
Conor Benn kind of showed a little bit of skill, bro. He's not just an explosive guy and stuff. He actually got a little bit of skill. Eubank did exactly what I thought he was gonna do. Try to box him, try to stay off the ropes as best as he could, and make it just a middle of the ring kind of thing. And that's kind of really what it was. I thought Conor Benn honestly was gonna try to push him against the rope every single moment of that fight, and get his shots off, because that's the kind of fighter is. He comes off, he throws heavy shots. I thought he was gonna back Eubank off, but Eubank did a good job in keeping the fight in the middle of the ring, where it was just like a what do you call it? It was more so about where he was. It wasn't more so about just brawling. It was a fight of reach. That's what it was. It was a
Yeah.
fight of just reach. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that played a very big factor on Eubank getting that
100%.
win. Because if Eubank gets stuck on them ropes, who knows? If you get hit with a crazy hard shot by Conor Benn, we don't know what's going to happen. And even though it was a fight of reach, Eubank was hurt a couple times in that fight. He was hurt a couple times, and he showed like, I'm a dog, bro. This shit for my pop. Like this is a lot on the line right now. And he fought like a warrior, man. That was it was one of them good British fights, man. Usually you don't see fights like that and like over there no more, aside from like maybe an AJ or like a Joseph Parker. But those guys are heavyweights. This was a good action-packed fight, man. I enjoy watching it personally.
Yeah, I'm extremely impressed. These are for two guys, who've never been like, world champions. I know Eubank won the IBO, but for guys who've never been like the, official like four sanctioned belts champions, like I think it was a real good showing for both of them. I'm kind of excited to see what's gonna happen after their rematch. We were supposed to get their rematch sooner actually, but I think Eubank was, celebrating a win. He wasn't all the way ready. The fight was supposed to happen September. It was the original date, and now
Yeah.
it's set back a little farther. But either way, as long as the fight comes, I think it's all good. I'm not mad at you, Bink, for celebrating a win. Like I said, that did huge numbers. I'm sure he made lots of great money. Um, you know, without going into the rematch yet, like, what do you think about their careers overall? Like I said, they both haven't been champions, but they're both solidly big names. Do you see either one of them becoming champion after this, or like,
Yeah.
what do you think?
I think Conor Benn made the great decision to request a rematch immediately. I don't think like although I still want Conor Benn to go win a world title, Eubank doesn't have that much longer, in the sport of boxing. He's a little bit older than Conor, you know what I'm saying? I think
Mhm.
he's like 30 something. You know what I'm saying? So I think he kind of realized like if I go get a world title, whatever, and Eubank go fight off and we meet later down the line, it might not even make sense around that time. So I think he did a right thing and immediately requested a rematch. I think that was the best move for his career. But I do want to see Conor Benn become a welterweight champion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's pretty like I won't say it's easy because becoming a world champ isn't easy, but
You ain't no champ. And you most definitely ain't no people's champ, so get that out of your head. You keep letting Eddie Hearn blow smoke up your ass, and you're going to end up being even more of an embarrassment than he is. These men are not men of the people. They are pretending. They're pretending to be the good guys. Wolves in sheep's clothing, if you will.
it's a little bit more makes more sense now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have
Mhm.
that many guys at that division. I wouldn't be mad at seeing a Conor Benn versus Roly. You know what I'm saying? For the WBA, I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at seeing a Conor Benn versus who's Devin Haney fighting? What's his name?
Brian
Brian
Norman.
Norman. I wouldn't be mad if I seen that. 147 is a good division, man, for him to go make his mark right now. So after I see this fight with him and Eubank, I want to see him go back down there and get one of the titles at least. Just
Mhm.
at least, like, just to say I'm a world champion. Because Conor Benn isn't a world champion, guys. Nobody, like, he hasn't beat nobody that was a world champion yet. As for Eubank, to be honest with you, it's kind of like reaching that crunch time for his career, honestly. It's like you're like 34, 35, and all you can really say is I'm an IBO world champ. That's not one of the four sanctioned bodies. I don't see him becoming a world champ again. I don't see it. But I do see him making a lot of money and being a popular star, like a Berlanger or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could see that. Like I could really see that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's cool because at the end of the day, it's about making money to take care of your family, bro. It's belts, they come and they go, you know what I'm saying? But money and taking care of
100%.
your family, last forever. So Eubank, I mean, I could care less what he does, but Conor Benn, I want to see him at least get a title before he gets up.
No, yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting to see what Connor does after being at this weight for two fights now, like a full year. Do you think he'll go all the way back down on 47? Will he stay up? Will he go in between? Like, I think that's going to be a real interesting part. Because if he gets a part of that 154 group, yo, that John would be
I don't see him
crazy.
beating them guys. Them guys is crazy right there.
They're
154.
good, but those are fights I want to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are fights. I think
It's about winning them.
Yeah, is it okay? All right, we're talking about winning him 147. No
For him,
doubt.
like, what does he want to do for his career? You got to win the fights. You can't, no. I'm saying, of course,
No,
he
I
probably
agree.
like it. No, we would
I agree
like
with
it,
that.
but it's like Virgil stops him. I think Boot stops him. I think Charlos stops him. I'm just being. Don't even say Fundora with him. That'll get bad. I don't know. He needs to get a world title, man. Let's just say that. That guy needs to get a world title.
Yo, I don't think about it, bro. I want to see him join that 154, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I ain't trying to see him fight Boot leftovers and like.
What about a Rolly and Benn? That'd be lit.
Ooh, that would
Rolly
be
and
crazy. That would be crazy.
that'd be lit. A Rolly versus a Conor Benn.
Ryan versus Benn.
They got beef too. You seen them at the Ring Awards. They was holding
That
each
would
other arms all
probably
awkward.
numbers. That would do numbers.
For sure. Because
So,
Conor real popular over there, bro. He's super,
Yeah.
super popular over there, so.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so now that we discussed, the pre-fight antics, the rematch is coming up in a month or two. Who do you have winning the run it back match?
Conor, I like Conor, bro. Like, he's a funny bull, but I gotta go Eubank again, man. Eubank has more skills than Conor Benn. And I only say because Conor Benn started a little too late. It's never too late in boxing, but
so yeah, definitely a blessing.
And the fight was only 5-6 days ago. Let the fans see your eyes. You look clean.
Oh, I'm good.
You got no damage.
Listen, I can fight tomorrow. I feel good. I feel ready to go. We can have it tomorrow with anybody. I'm always on smoke.
Yeah,
I was back in the gym on the Monday.
Really?
Yeah,
You're already back in the
I'm back
gym.
in the gym on the Monday.
So Turkey Al-Sheikh announced the rematch.
Yeah,
Obviously, you're in for the rematch.
yeah.
You think Eubank is in, or you think he might try to bail?
It was very taxing on him and his body.
Yeah. He had bruises.
He had bruises. He's still bruised. He was in hospital for 48 hours, I'm told.
Did you break his jaw or no? There's rumors
No,
you did.
I didn't break his jaw. That's what got circulated.
I think Chris Eubank just got a little bit more than him. I think Conor hits harder. Even though he's the guy coming up in weight.
Yeah, which is crazy.
But power don't, bro. Chris Eubank got some will, gang. Like, bro, he's got his jaw broke in the fight, kept fighting, bro. Eyes swollen. And he's still standing in the pocket and fought to the 12th, gang. Like,
Yeah, he
got underrated will.
He's a lot tougher than I thought, but I will be gunning for the stoppage as I always do. I had him hurt a number of times in there. I'll just make sure I follow up.
You'll win the rematch.
Like, underrated. Like, he's a dog, bro. He's a dog. He's just not as skillful as these top guys. But he still got that dog. And sometimes that's all you need to win a fight. Sometimes you don't even need to just win off purely just skill. Sometimes, like, bro, man to man, bro, me versus you, bro, I'm not going.
What do you say?
Try to try.
It's a really okay. I'll let you try. All you've got to do is tell me the word. If you tell me, I'll help you. Okay?
Dad, I've already said yes. Stop saying you say yes or no. I want to do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just leave it there.
No.
Like, that was one of them situations that they fight, bro. Like, it was a lot of animosity. He smacked the egg on his face. We're going to play the clip.
The limit 160 pounds. The family feud goes on.
Oh, tempers flaring there. I got that one wrong, didn't I?
He smacked the egg on his face, and it's just like, it just stirred up, just like, bro, we got to fight. I'm not boxing, bro. We got to fight. Like,
Yeah.
Tell me they did not fight, bro. They was in that joint fighting, gang.
That could be fight of the year.
Bro, they was in that joint fighting.
That's a real fight of the year. Like, I feel like honoree, 100%.
Bro, they was going blow for blow in that joint, bro. Like, literally, like, I just think Chris Eubank, like, even though they was going blow for blow, he was outlanding Conor, bro. Because Conor will throw a crazy, he throw hard shots. He would throw a hard shot, Chris would go under, and then throw his 2 hard shots and connect. And then you have Conor laying like 1 hard shot compared to Chris's like 3, 4. That's why I feel like he edged the fight.
Chris was the sharper guy.
Yeah, he was landing more. He was landing more crispy, clean shots. Yeah. Although Conor was pressing it, he still was landing cleaner, crisper shots. So I see it playing out the exact same way, bro. Like, no cap. Yeah. Like, I think it's going to be a battle again, bro. I do think Conor Benn will make adjustments. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think he's going to have a little bit more in the tank. But as I think Chris will too. And it'll just play out the same exact way. Like, Conor throwing his hard shots, how he usually do. Chris Bank using his boxing technicalities and just going under and doing the same exact thing. I literally see it playing out the same exact way. We might have they might have like 2 fight of the year candidates in 1 year, gang. That might be crazy that we saying that, but we might have 2 of the same fights in the same year, fight of the year candidate.
I agree, man. It has the potential for the same thing to happen, and it's not like neither of them age. Like I said, like you said, it's the same year, same calendar year. So like y'all both basically were the same person y'all was, a few months ago. So I don't see too much drop off. I think both guys are coming to kill. I think these guys, they have that history behind them, that feud.
Their first clash, in 1990, was a brutal, high-stakes showdown that left both fighters bloodied and battered.
Chris Eubank is tougher than what I expected.
Damn!
He caught me in the 4th round. In my eye, I couldn't see a thing. But I'm not taking nothing away from Eubank. What a tremendous fighter he is. He deserves it, man. He deserves it.
I think it's going to be another great one. I wouldn't be surprised to see if somebody get dropped this fight, honestly.
So who's your pick? Who you got? Who you got, bro?
I can't say, like, Chris Eubank Jr. is, I think the clear favorite, and I am going him to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? Conor Benn has all the tools to be a dog. He's a dog. He hits hard. He's not as polished as some other guys, but he has everything else. But man, going up 2 weight classes, I see why a lot of people picking Canelo over Crawford. Like, you can see it. You can see it. But not to get into that, Canelo isn't that much bigger than Crawford, but like, bro, Eubank is bigger than Benn. Like, you can just see that. And I think that played a factor.
Just in frames, you could just see it.
Yeah, like the arm length, it's easier for me to hit you with my jab than you to hit me with a jab. Like, you gotta really lunge forward and kind of get out of position with your footwork to really.
That's why I said the fight stayed right in the middle. Usually Conor Benn just walks you down and gets you on the ropes or something like that and lands a big shot. It stayed in the middle the whole time because of his size, gang. Like, literally.
Yeah. So I'm going Eubank to win the fight. I can't choose any otherwise with a straight face, but I can say I don't want to be surprised if somebody get knocked down. Like, either or, because Conor was landing some good shots. Like,
he was.
It's no slouch. There's no, like, just because you lost that fight, Conor, you can't say nothing bad about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he showed great heart, great dog, showed even great skill at times. Like, for that fight to be as close, some people didn't think it was going to be that close. So it was a great fight.
Yeah, it was a amazing fight for the British fans, man. It was in Wembley Stadium, 70,000. So, man, I think it does the same exact numbers as well. I think they go back to Wembley. I think they are, if I'm not mistaken. I think they are going back to Wembley, which is going to be even crazier probably this time because how crazy the fight was the first time. Now, quick little statement before we get out of here. I think if Conor Benn wins or it's a draw, they fight again. They have to.
Yeah.
They fathers fought 3 times. One father won the 1 time. Then they came back and they fought. It was a draw. Then they had a running back the last time. You know what I'm saying? So I think it'd be the same thing. Like, Conor Benn has to win this fight or get a draw. Like, he has to. Like, if we talk about legacy, man, Conor has to get on here and win this fight, man. If he wants to get back for his dad, because his dad went 2-0-1 with his pop. If Conor wants to, that was the whole purpose of this fight, getting back for their fathers, you know what I'm saying, and making sure history is what it is. I think Conor Benn needs to get here and win this fight, or at least get a draw and try to get a win later on in a third fight. Conor Benn, you got to perform in this one, man. If you want to uphold history, man, this one right here for all the marbles, gang. I'm not gonna lie. If you don't win this fight, man, we gonna be saying that Eubanks is better than the Benns, but that's just what we gonna say, gang.
We have to.
We have to. Both father and son boys.
Yeah,
It's
we have
over,
to.
gang. There's no
We
coming
have
back
to.
after that one. It's no more your son try to fight his son. Y'all
Yeah.
can't do that, gang. It's over.
Yeah. So
It's a must-win situation for that boy.
nah, literally, man, that's a great way, to describe it. And I think it was a great way to end it off, man. Any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Nah, man, let us know who y'all got in the comments, man. Y'all got Conor Benn, y'all got Chris Eubank. Hit the description, guys. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Keep showing us love, man. I know we've been going for a while, but we back now, man. We back in full effect. Try to drop at least 1 or 2 a week now. We got a little bit busier, more schedules. So just turn on our post notifications, man, and we'll try our best to push this content out for y'all, man. Anything, bro?
Yes, sir, man. Just like my boy Scoop said, show us some love, man. We're on all platforms: TikTok, X, YouTube, Instagram, and we're gonna keep on posting, keep giving y'all more content, man. We love to come here and talk boxing, man. One of my favorite things to do, and I know for Scoop, one of his favorite things to do. So this is just a great experience, and I hope y'all are enjoying this, man. It's a journey. Y'all coming with us to see where it goes. So I think that's about it for today's episode, and we out of here.
Vibes.